Hey everyone, welcome back. Glad to have you here. You're tuning in for some more Age of Empires 4 action, and I thank you for it. We are continuing our gameplay as the Chinese, and in this match, we are playing against a Rus opponent by the name of Masumi25. And on this map, Altai, and just a heads up, you can see I'm hunting all these animals off the map to deny my Rus opponent that gold bounty he gets from killing them. Altai is a map. It's got these two mountain ranges that kind of create a channel. Makes kind of a narrow path between you and your opponent, but there are these side paths around the mountain ranges. And the last time I played against a Rus opponent on this map, they went fast Castle Age and then got a second town center and built castles. Oh no, it looks like I lost those wolves that I was leading over here. Do I ever come back for them? No, I guess I just walk right past them. I was trying to lead these wolves under my town center so that the town center would kill them off, but no luck there. We're duking it out with his scout up here, trying to snipe down deer when he's not paying attention. But smart Rus opponents, yeah, they'll wait for me to get the first shot, and then they'll finish off the deer themselves. It's whoever gets the last hit on the deer that gets the bounty. Me, I get 0 bounty, he gets a little bit of gold. So knowing that my last experience on this map was opponent Rus going fast castle into second town center into just castle creep, and then they just sieged me down. I'm going to play it a little differently this time. I'm definitely going to wall off relics like I did last time if I see a fast castle. And I'm going to get out on the map, put down outposts, put down something that'll secure or give me vision so that I can see when the castle creep is starting. No guarantees that that's what my opponent's going to do, but that's my game plan going into this. I was remembering the last experience. I don't want a repeat of that. For scouting my opponent, I'm not seeing any wood line. I don't think he is chopping anything. Yeah, I don't see a lumber camp just yet. Which is interesting. That's very greedy. That's like the Holy Roman Empire and not seeing a lumber camp. It means they're just trying to make it to the next age. But it's hard to tell with the Rus because of that golden gate that they have. That allows them to exchange resources very favorably. It's like a supermarket. Not a supermarket, but like, you know, a supermarket. Like a really good market. Get lucky here. We're pulling his scouts under my town center. Looks like he mismicroed there. Now he's just going to harass my villagers here. Not too worried. Might lose my scout if he switches his aggro over. Oh, okay. Looks like a little trade. We've gotten the Barbican of the Sundown. I wanted it to be next to a boar. And maybe I would have put it maybe forward up here. But I don't think I was able to wedge it in this space. So I put it here. I'm going to try and have it guard this boar. The other boar is in kind of an awkward spot. It's pretty exposed out here. And I want to deny these boars to my opponent because Rus love getting these boars. Oh, this wolf is being annoying. But there's our second town center as well, so we're being very greedy as well. But we're being greedy in a macro sense of we're going to put down lots of structures that give us economic advantages, such as this second town center. Oh my god, am I going to lose a villager here? I think I am. No! Oh, can't believe it. Can we just kill this wolf off, please? Thank you. I can't believe I didn't notice it. I must have been getting some attack ping notifications from my scouts. And when I was going by with my scout, I noticed all of his villagers like gathering up sheep here. Maybe his wood line is over here. It's hard to tell. But I'm seeing the Abbey of the Trinity, and I grab 3 villagers, and I'm just sending them to relics across the map. So see, we'll get one here, and one here. I'm going for all the middle relics. I don't think I can get all the way back in here, but I might be able to. We're also putting down some defensive structures. There's no guarantee that my opponent won't just make a bunch of man-at-arms and do kind of a man-at-arms flood. That's really hard to defend against when you're in the feudal age. Okay, good. Walling this one off. Convenient that it's near the edge of the map. That saves us on wood. This one we have to do the full 4-wall surround. This one's also at the edge of the map, so we save a little bit of wood here as well. Walling these off is good because, yep, there's the castle edge, and there's no doubt that he's going to be pumping out these warrior monks. He wants to grab those relics quick. I'm pumping out villagers. We've got our Song Dynasty thanks to having both the Barbican of the Sun and the Imperial Academy. We're up to 2 Imperial officials. We can maybe get another. Finally, our first military structure. We're going to get a barracks down. They're good against the warrior monks because technically they are cavalry. And often Rus opponents will make knights. No guarantee here because he didn't actually make any knights during the feudal age, which is a big advantage the Rus have, but it doesn't look like he went that route. I'm going to have my scout attack his villager. He's going to have to send something in response. If he sends a scout, that's unfortunate, but if he sends some military units, that'll be great, because then we'll get an idea of what he's going for. I'm trying to not spend resources. I want to make it to the castle age very quickly. I want to be always producing villagers right now, but I also want to not spend anything else. We've already spent a lot putting down these walls. Looks like I'm... Okay, good. This is what I meant by getting some forward outposts out on the map. And I like that we're doing some walling already. I think this is a safe wall off. Yeah, I don't think there's a path through there. So this is good. That's going to secure this left corner of wood, sacred site, berries. There's some deer here. There's even a market. I like this. This corner is not very fruitful. There's not a lot of resources here. We might just plug up this gap and this gap with stone walls. Okay, he's responding with units. Early night. Warrior monk. That makes me think these spearmen are the right choice. We're going to send them out, and we're going to get some emplacements in this outpost out here. Would love to kill this scout. My own scout goes down, but we spot his military production. There's actually 2 archery ranges in here, stables, blacksmith. Very condensed base. I like seeing that from my opponent. That's a smart strategy. Yep, there's more of those walls. And finally, we have made it to the Castle Age. We're going to get the clock tower down. And this astronomical clock tower, we have to be more diligent about producing units from it in this matchup against the Rus. Because I've noticed in the last game against the Rus on this map, lots of siege got onto the field very quickly. And he would use the keeps to protect his siege units so that I couldn't really snipe them. And if I tried to snipe them with my spring alts, he just had more. I think he put down 2 siege workshops. So yeah, we need to constantly have units producing from this thing. And maybe not trebuchets, maybe just springalds and nest of bees, because we can see him producing archers. He's got those 2 archery ranges. He's probably gathering a lot of wood. He's coming forward to try and gather these berries. That's pretty brave. I'm going to put some outposts down to just kind of... Yeah, this is what I like to see. Let's secure more of the center. Make it so that if he's building a castle, he might get shot or we'll notice it. Something to give us a clue. Oh, and one of my spearmen finds some villagers coming out to gather more berries. Yeah, he's definitely looking for more food. But this spearman is going to work on these villagers. Meanwhile, we're setting up our front line, walling off more of the map, and hopefully getting more production down. It looks like we've got an archery range now. Good. 2 more barracks kind of up front. We're getting a lot of spearmen. That's good. Oh, this spearman is going to get gunned down. Yup. Ouch. Okay. Yes, like this outpost going up. His villagers won't be able to gather. Once we put an emplacement on this, he can't come near these walls. He's coming forward with his units. Now we get kind of a preview. Villagers finish it just in time. I notice it. I'm going to put the emplacement down. And I've got units that I can kind of dance back and forth. We've got good kind of cross coverage from all of these outposts. If he wants to come forward, yep, now the hand cannon emplacement is getting to work. Yeah, I'm going to lose a lot of spearmen here, so I'll just toss them into the outpost. He doesn't have anything that can really tear down structures, except maybe this knight. So I'm all right with this. Now the Springald emplacement is done on this outpost. Yep, there goes the early knight. And we've got a palace guard out. He's really tanky. These archers aren't going to do much damage to him. Let's check the religious game. Looks like he's grabbed that relic here. It's no doubt sitting in the Abbey of the Trinity. The ones that I have walled off are still safe, and there is still one at my base. I don't have a monastery built yet, and all of the sacred sites are unclaimed. So it's still pretty early, but considering my opponent went for a fast castle, it's impressive that he hasn't grabbed up a lot of this. Oh, look at this. It turns out there was a gap over here in his walls. My spearman just walked right through here, and now we're on top of all these villagers. This is a huge win. If he does not notice this, and he probably doesn't because he's getting all these attack ping notifications from this palisade gate, look at this. Big pickup here. This could cost my opponent the game right there. Just looking at income, that's probably crushed his food gathering. And our wood is just exploding. How are we getting so much wood? Oh, here we go. 16 villagers, fresh wood line, supervised lumber camp. Love it. We're starting to do a slight transition to a farm economy. Looks like we got some farms down over there, some farms down over here. We'd probably like to see maybe a granary right here. And we're gathering berries here, gonna be gathering berries there. We've still got deer here. And we're coming forward. We're starting to take all these forward resources. That's what I like to see. Heck, we could grab this boar. That'd be a big pickup. My spearmen, I've realized the town center will just snipe them down, so I'm just going to send them into the back of his base and look for villagers. I'm also going to send these units on the back side to start attacking his walls. Not a good idea against the Rus, but we might get through the walls eventually. And thanks to this outpost, we got good vision. We get a little preview of his army back here. 2 Springalds, and then a mix of Castle Age units. Ooh, and we're finding more villagers in his base. Looks like he's putting down more stables, more archery ranges. I'm going to run for the wood line. Let's see if we can't find some villagers there. Looks like it just started. Not much luck here, but we'll get one. Seeing the Springalds, yeah, we need to keep making our own. We have one. We've also got 2 Nest of Bees. I would love it if the Nest of Bees were shooting at these villagers right now, but I'm worried I'm going to lose them to these Springalds. But yeah, look at all these clumped villagers. Would love to take them out. Working on the wall back here. We'll see if he sends anything in response. Sending villagers to the front line, always smart. You can use them to repair these siege units. Oh, we've still got spearmen in here. We should probably get them out of this outpost. Okay, he's cleaning up those spearmen, and he sent a lot of crossbowmen up here to take out my my army here. I'll send these ranged units back and just have them patrol these gold deposits. Let's check upgrades. Looks like I've got +1 ranged armor, and that's about it. My opponent, +1 ranged armor, +1 melee attack, and +1 ranged attack. He's definitely ahead in military research and in upgrades, but we're queuing them up. And we're sniping his spring alts. Now that the spring alts are gone, we can come forward with the nest of bees. I really want to target this group of villagers here. Tear down these hunting cabins. They're providing some passive income. Roofs get bonus gold if these hunting cabins are near trees. And we got a keep in the front. Love that. I think we get our own monastery. We're going to try and grab up the relics that we've secured. And now we've actually got a decent amount of siege. Like, look at all these clock tower nest of bees and spring alds. I'd love to see more in the production queue. I don't see any, and I also don't see any villagers. We're at 104 villagers, but we could probably get up to 120, 130. We can keep producing these villagers. Would have also loved to see siege engineering a lot earlier, because it'd be nice with this 600 wood. We could put down 2, 3 rams and just start working on all these buildings. But we're already doing a decent amount. I mean, we've burned down a lot of structures so far, and we're even working on his military production at this point. Like, the nest of bees aren't awful at tearing down buildings. Over here, we're going to deny him resources by just building outposts. That way his villagers just can't gather safely here. We're also going to send small armies into the back of his base. He just doesn't seem to have a standing army, or if he does, they're elsewhere. I think he... Oh, he's sniping the wrong units with these spring alds. He's going to lose them. He needed those spring alds. We are just wiping out more and more structures. And we're catching up on upgrades. Oh. Now his spring alts are trading fire with me. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, get on top of that, units. Good, I retreat this one. I can use a villager to repair it. Gotta keep these nest of bees firing. Good, they're coming forward. I don't care what they shoot at, just shoot at something. Oh. These crossbowmen would be ideal. Oh, wow. They do great damage versus spring alds if they get the chance. Look at that. Whoa, the crossbowmen. Now I'm going to retreat them because I see his man-at-arms coming forward. Oh, looks like we'll turn, get another shot. Now we're going to back up. If he focuses these, then he's going to have to deal with my army. Yeah. He's not going to have a good time there. Units on the backside are finding villagers. Over here, yeah, looks like we're going to come forward with more outposts. This is how villagers do battle. Should probably drop this relic off. Should also grab this sacred site, this sacred site. We could probably make a move on this one. Yeah. Now that we're putting down all these rams, I don't think my opponent has a chance. We're ahead so much in terms of economy. Look at how much stone we're gathering. We can do anything we want with that. I think at this point my opponent is going to have to tap out. I think there was a good adjustment on my part to adapt to the Roost playstyle. I'm glad that we got out on the map and got this kind of forward position. I mean, it all started with this one outpost here. It's just so helpful to have spearmen and outposts because if they show up with knights, we can stab them down. If they show up with archers, we just retreat into the outpost and then they have to come back with rams or mangonels, something to take down the outposts. I just really like the Chinese defensive position. It seems really strong. That and the villager slaughter that happened at this berries. Oof, check your walls, people. You gotta make sure you're completely walled in. Anyway, good game. Hope to see you for the next one.